Morning, everyone. Um, Down here at the river bottom today, going to kind of start working on some of the storm damage a little bit. Try to make a path into the timber where the trees are kind of overgrown. I went ahead and bought me a new pole saw. Going to try and make a path. It's pretty bad. I want to show you guys something. Look at that. That's how tall our corn is. And also, here walking, it's about 11 o'clock right now. Somebody, and they just did this morning because this is still fresh, somebody drove down our corn. I'm guessing whoever did it, this over here is the neighbors. So on the left is the neighbors, on the right is ours. And I'm guessing it's probably the people that get into that timber, drive through that timber to duck hunt. I'm guessing they made it this far and got a little pissed. And so they made sure they backed up way into us, even though that tree line is not on us. I'll show you here where the difference is. It's that row is us, that wide gap, then that's the neighbors. So anyways, my uncle will be real thrilled about that. But alright, let's get ready, start cutting some brush. It's, like I said, almost 11 o'clock, and it's already hot in here behind this corn. So I'll show you what I brought down to work on the path. So my first saw here, it's my little 017 Stihl with a 14-inch bar. Then I got my big dog here, the MS 271 with a 20-inch bar. That is a amazingly powerful saw, and it's pretty lightweight. This was my main saw for a long time, and it's a good saw. Had a little bit of work done on it over the winter, but it's good for doing this smaller, lighter stuff. And then I just got this here Black & Decker cordless pull saw. That way I can get in there because there's a lot of brush and stuff, and I'll show you. And here, let me show you. So I also got a set of chaps, and I'm definitely going to wear them because anybody that has ever been around a thorny locust tree, and this is a small one, you take one of them bad boys to the thigh, it hurts, and it hurts bad. So let's get to doing some cutting here. I'm probably going to try to set you guys up here in a corner maybe and try to do put you on my tripod here. We'll see how that works. So I suppose you're all wondering why I'm going through this much work. Well, with the corn in and blown over like the way it is right now, there's for me, the corn's not going to be out by the time I want to start bow hunting. Bow hunting season starts September 1st. I'm not probably going to hunt the month of September because it's too hot and too buggy and the deer don't come out, and they'll be in here in the corn where it's cool. So I'll probably wait till October 1st. But the corn, I guarantee the corn won't be out before then. It'll probably be end of October. Just harvest is going to be slow this year because of, in our general area, there was crops look good. You know, I know the rest of the country is burning up, but here in eastern Nebraska, at least along the Missouri River and in the corner of the Platte River where we're at, crops are very, very good. But anyways, I can't get in here with the way the trees and stuff are overgrown, and to try to drag it, if I do get a deer with my bow and try to drag it out, it would be almost impossible. So starting now, you know, I'm not going to make it all the way to where my tree stand was, clearing stuff up, but I'll work at it a few weekends here and there. I mean, it's already got awful hot back in here anyways. I didn't plan on it being, there's no air moving basically, so there's no breeze, so it's hot and sweaty. But if I can hit this first main drag, and I'll drag you on, I'll work at it every little bit of weekend I can here, you know, for a couple hours here and there until I get what I want done. Plus the deer will follow these paths in and around too. So, but it's just to make life easier. Everybody, you know, any deer hunter out there knows that, you know, trying to make it as easy as possible as you can. You know, you don't want to have to fight down trees and stuff like that. It's early enough now. It's mid-August. If I get this stuff done now, it won't disturb any kind of deer patterns or anything like that. You know, a lot of guys, you know, I guarantee there's people elsewhere doing the same thing, you know, trimming trees while they can, make paths, just to, you know, it is going to benefit them. So, but just make life easy. And then, so once, you know, maybe the cool down starts mid-August, or mid-August, mid-September, mid-October, early November, when it cools off and the rut starts, you know, the deer will be back in the timber, just in case you do disturb them a little bit, but they're going to get back into the timber where it's safe. So, but let's keep moseying along here. Like I said, I'm not going to probably make this an all-day deal. I'll probably work here another hour. Most of my, you know, the cutting video that I do have so far, the old horsefly, shoe fly, I'll probably just do a time lapse on it, and then we'll walk the path afterwards, and I'll show you what I did. So, yeah, I don't know how much more video of this I'm gonna do. I just want to get going and get it cut, but we'll when I get it all done, we'll walk the path. Hang tight. Okay, this is gonna be in real time. This is the edge of the cornfield. Here's my pickup. I did get pretty much most of this south edge cleaned up before my battery went dead on my saw. I do have a second battery, but it's hot and I'm petered out, so let's walk this. And some of you might think, oh, I thought you said you trimmed it. But you know what? If you'd have seen, there's a lot of the brush I cut. If you'd have seen it before, I'll have some Instagram pictures up. You couldn't walk this, so we're gonna make a quick trip into the timber and switch out cards. Like I said, this is Way better than it was. I got to put my other extension on and trim that off there so we don't whack the combine with that branch. I kind of did that along the way too. Way better than it was. Get home, we'll have to check for ticks. Little bloodsuckers. Someday my goal is to have a place out in the middle of nowhere a long ways from nowhere, so I can do my own thing. So usually from where I park in the fall to where I hunt, where my stand was, it took me about 15 minutes to walk in. We're just going to walk to my first camera, which is up here around the bend. Sorry if it's boring, but believe me, I promise you this is a lot better than it was. Right in here is where my saw died, which I can still walk under these low branches, but you bet they're gonna go. So, but it's not enough to keep me from walking in, so. See there? Deer been chewing on low-hanging ears. Right there. If it sounds like I'm winded and huffing and puffing, it's because I am. Out of shape and fat. So I didn't bring my shawacking stick in here with me. Alright, the camera's just up around the corner here. Okay, so here's my camera. Call that camera 3. And here's my lick blocks I put out. Nothing's touched them. I want to show you, but look at all the sign here. Look at all the sign. I want to show you something else here. See all that? See all that damage? Anybody want to tell you? Raise their hand and tell me what does that? Going once, going twice. Beavers. See where they drag the corn stalks up and over the bank? I don't know where the beaver dam's at, but I'm sure it's probably on up the creek ways. But get into the timber. I don't know if I'll video. You guys have seen me switch out cards dozens of times, so I just wanted to show you the beaver. I brought three fresh bags of attractant that I got up in Sioux Falls at Fleet Farm. I got the Acorn Rage, the Sugar Beet Crush, and then I got Apple too. So a lot of deer sign along here. A lot more than there was. So let me go switch my cards out and we'll catch back up to you probably at the pickup. Okay, so real quick here at camera 2, there's where my attractant pile is. I'm going to show you what I want to do. That tree there, that little tree there, gone. Trim all this underbrush up. All that crap hanging down over there, I want gone. Trim up everything here, all around there. The problem is is that every time the wind blows, it takes pictures of it. So get all this cleaned up. Oh, my stand fell over. It's all right. Or did I set it down? I don't remember. It's fine. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. This tree, though, friggin' water hemp. This tree's dangerous. It's got to go. But I'm not going to be down here by myself when I do it. I'll have to bring somebody with. Maybe I'll see if my cousin Trevor will come with, because that's just dangerous. I'm guessing, I think that thing blew over. It's okay. We've had some wind since then and some storms, but I don't know what to do here. But anyways, I'm going to take that tree down, clean these trees up. Maybe, just maybe I can get this cleaned up in here enough that I can put my stand on that tree, because it's straight. Let me ponder on that one. Anyways, let me go change my last card out and we'll get out of here. I gotta clean all this up. See all that stuff right there? Those are all cottonwood trees. They gotta go. What I wish I could do is get a four-wheeler in here with a sprayer, and I would spray this whole entire area with Roundup. Kill it all. Dead. And then what I would do, sneak in here with a skid loader and pile all this crap up. So here's what makes me mad. A cottonwood tree, you could try to grow anything in a spot and it won't grow, but a damn cottonwood tree will come in its place. But I got to get rid of all them. So, because actually that was right through my shooting lane, and those cottonwood trees weren't there this spring. They'll grow 10 foot in a year, junk pieces of crap. But anyways, my camera's over there. Let me get over there. Hang tight. Okay, back to the pickup. It's hot. Truck says 79, but it's got to be warmer than that, and there's no air moving for sure. But if I get out of doing this today without getting poison ivy, I'll be lucky. Got my cards here out of my cam, switched them out. At least this time around there wasn't 14,000 pictures of wind blowing. So there's like 700 pictures on one and 1,300 on the other, and I don't know what the third camera had. It wouldn't tell me. But anyways, so good progress. The west side's, walking in, it's not going to take as much work as originally thought. Just taking the chainsaw in there and making a few paths, cutting some brush up. Basically, it's gonna be about it. Finish that one tree on the corner, and that'll be it. The timber, on the other hand, is gonna be another story, and what I'm gonna do to get any kind of a stand put back up in there, I don't know. But like I said, we'll make a few. Oh, excuse me, heartburn, hiccup. We'll make a few weekends out of this. It's not a rush. I may not even be able to bow hunt it all this fall. I don't know. It all depends on how harvest goes. My goal is to at least bow hunt on Sunday mornings, but if I do, I do. I don't, I don't. I have after November firearm season, if I don't get anything, then, which I do have both my tags. I have a statewide buck. It's cheaper to go that route instead of buying an individual bow, an individual November firearm, and a December muzzle loader. It's actually cheaper to buy the statewide buck. That way, if I don't get anything with my bow, I still have December muzzle loader. And then my go-to is my November firearm. And if I get a buck early on with my deer November firearm, I'll use the statewide buck tag first, maybe, and then because it's good for that too. And then I'll still have my either sex, so I can either take a doe or if there's another nice buck, I could take that. It depends. I don't know. We'll check out the cameras. You never know once hunting season hits. You can look at your cameras. You can see. You think you got deer everywhere. Then rut hits and phew, they're all gone until after rut. Typical buck thinking what's between their legs. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna head home. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe if you like what you watch. Make sure you hit the like button, and also more to come here in the future. I do have shirts and hats being produced, so more to come on those. So thanks guys, see you till next time. Be safe, happy hunting.